This is the part where like someone whips their dick out or something, and they're like, canceled.
All right, so I'll edit this part out, okay? And we're here. Welcome, Eddie. Hamza's Corner 2021 edition. All right, we're here. You got your new home. You're in a different location now. Tell us a little bit about Arizona. How excited are you?
It's hot, but that was expected. It's nice. It's quiet. It's good, man. Arizona's awesome.
Yeah, new location. Your team's doing well. You're, tied for first right now.
We rebranded. We decided in the off season that it was time for a refresh. So we rebranded. We're now Thunder Gun Express. Moving forward, this is the team. This is the team here.
This is the team. How excited are you going to be if Thunder Gun Express is immortalized forever on that championship trophy?
Oh, it'd be a dream come true, especially in our inaugural year. It'd be a dream come true.
Inaugural year, yeah. I mean,
you
just spent a lot of money. You just spent a lot of money moving the team, across state lines, a couple states over, or a state over, and then you win a championship. It's essentially telling the investors you did the right decision. You made the right move.
Yeah, just due to just restrictions and stuff, we just couldn't keep operating in California. So we had to come out here where we could actually practice and be in meetings and do things. I mean, it wasn't easy, but it needed to be done. It needed to be done.
Good. Now that being said, let's go into your matchup this week. You're going against Casson. This isn't just any Casson. This is a Casson with his pants down around his ankles, his shirt over his head. He's getting flogged and beat across the street, tarred and feathered, with a stripped down team. How are you feeling?
Really, this is just a bye week. Let's call it what it is. Casson sold out. He's investing in the future. Fully on him, but it's a bye week.
I mean, I'm surprised because I feel like if Casson would have won last week, then he still would have ranked himself in the top 4. That's like an average Casson thing. Like, I'm always top 4.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't think in much of the would haves or the what ifs, but I guess if that were to have happened, then he probably would have ranked himself pretty high. But he thinks of himself a lot higher than most, but I guess it's warranted.
Well, let's talk about this. I want to talk about this trade, right? That essentially has rung across the league, known from now forward, or from then forward, as the trade, or I've seen it referred to in the message chat as the trade. I think it's changed the shape of the league. And how the league is going to be played moving forward, especially with keepers, the way we have keepers like this. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about it? Tell us your thoughts.
So I thought it was genius. This definitely changes everything, because now you have a counter to someone that has solid keepers. Like if you have like a Christian McCaffrey and the guy from Minnesota, Dalvin Cook. It's like you're unstoppable force. So it kind of balances out, even though the two haven't been performing this year, but it just balanced things out. And I think it's a good counter to it. I mean, we are a legacy league, so trades for picks is something that adds an extra fold to it. So it's genius. And again, bully to Brian for thinking of it, and shame on Matt for giving away the farm, because that was a dumb move. You give away way too much.
Well,
too much.
In Matt's defense,
it's too much. Too much.
I do agree with you. I do think that it's too much. But I think in Matt's defense, his team is struggling. He does not have a franchise player. He sees Derrick Henry, right, busting through people left and right, throwing out 100-yard games every game, just essentially just making everybody his bitch, every team his bitch. Makes the trade. Derrick Henry gets hurt, right? And then in his mind, he's thinking, okay, hey, everyone's third-round pick, because what did he trade? Third-round or fourth-round picks? Third-round picks.
You brought this up. I don't know.
Yeah.
He traded a lot. That's all I know.
Well, he traded 4 third-round picks, I believe. Too much. But people's picks were all busts, right? I think there were 4. They mentioned there was mention of 4 picks that were not busts. What are the chances? I think that this is an off year with 4 picks being not busts. I think normally a third-round pick is actually a really big pick. But hey, at the end of the day, if you need a franchise player, if you need somebody on your team to build a team around, I can understand where Matt's head was. If I came into this league and say I was a team that did not have any star power on their team, I might think about doing a trade like that too.
Yeah. It's too much. That's all I got to say.
Last but not least, I got seeding for playoffs. Right now, you're the second seed. Charlie is the first seed because of points. In your bracket, if things end today, you'll be facing up against the winner of between me and Newman. Now, I think my team is trash. I think if I make the playoffs this year, I'll be out first round. But Newman has been known to boom or bust. Do you have any worry going up against Newman, or would you rather go up against some of the people on the other side of the bracket, being Tim and Steve?
Okay. So it sounds like you just threw out a bunch of names. I have second round bye, first round bye. I'm second seed.
Correct. So right now,
as long as I'd rather have Newman on the opposite side of the bracket. So that means I would have to take a first seed.
That would mean you'd have to take a first seed or Newman.
2 and 3 are on the same side, 1 and 4.
Right.
So I don't know if you knew this about me, but I fancy myself an amateur bracketologist. So if I'm a 2 seed, 2 and 3 are on the same side, 1 and 4 will be at the top. So I'd rather not be against Newman since he has been like building his team. But then, Charlie, I feel like Charlie's team is not as good as it is performing. And I don't know if it's because I just don't know a lot of NFL players, or at least new ones, or if like his team is just kind of catching the right momentum week to week. But I don't see him being at the top for too much longer. And then I'll move up into that 1 spot. Newman will be number 2, Charlie 3. Those 2 can battle it out. I'll take the number 4 seed all the way to the finals and then bring home the trophy. And y'all see it in a picture of at my wedding. It'll be my wife, me, and then the dog, and then the trophy right there.
Well, exciting words. A lot of football left to be played. And that's it. That's the first week. That's the first episode of Hamza's Corner. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for making the time. And we'll see you next week.